Good morning, everyone. Treasure Troller here from the mask-wearing militant state of Michigan. So today we're going to talk about something that isn't being talked about yet. Maybe it will be soon. And that is some of the effects of the financial end of the immunity enhancement program that we are currently, I guess, experimenting with. So right now you've got a lot of people staying at home and collecting money. The Treasury is printing off more money than they're working overtime, and they're printing off dollar bills, and the federal and state governments are just shelling it out. So we've got all these dollars out into our economy, which is devaluing the dollar on the world markets, and it's causing a lot of people to spend money here in this country that is inflating prices, causing shortages. I mean, they were saying that lumber is up 300%. 300% to go buy a 2x4. Up, anyways. So the goods are costing more. There's a shortage of some of them. And for some people that are just staying at home, and if you're young, what difference does it make? As soon as it gets to be to the point where you got to go back to work, you just go back to work. I mean, there's jobs everywhere. But there is a certain segment of the economy, or a certain segment of our society, that's once again going to be hit the heaviest from this, and that is the most vulnerable of our society. And that's the people on fixed incomes, the people on Social Security. So as the prices of goods go up, the value of their monthly check goes down. So everyone wants to talk about how the stock market has gone up. Well, to me, it's just a fallacy. There's it's with Bitcoin. It's all the stock market, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, or whatever it is. It's just GameStop. What they did with GameStop earlier, but rather than it's trying to prevent someone from making money by shorting it, it's people that have extra money now, and they're putting in $50, $100 into Bitcoin, and they're inflating the prices of this of that currency. They have money to buy items, so they're inflating the costs of products, and it's just a fallacy. Eventually, people are going to have to go back to work. The prices are, going to have to start falling. They're not going to be able to, to buy $50 worth of Bitcoin plus cigarettes and beer. So one's going to have to go when prices start getting higher. My guess is they're not going to give up beer and cigarettes. My guess is they're going to have to put in less money or no money at all into Bitcoin and Dogecoin, and then those prices start falling. So who's benefiting from that? Well, it's the people that were able to put a lot of money into it earlier. So the rich are going to get richer. Sorry, people, but that's the way it works. But it's the seniors that are going to be get hit the worst in this. Initially, I think for you youngins out there, this whatever it turns out to be, 18 months, 24 months of holiday pay is going to turn into a lifetime of expense, because someone's going to have to pick up the line and tow the rope, and the politicians are going to volunteer you for that task. So you can get ready for that. So what's going to happen down the road? Well, first, I don't think you're going to hear anything about Social Security and the decrease, basically, of the benefits from the mainstream media. But there's something that can come from this. See, every election cycle, one of the big Democratic spins is, well, the Republicans are going to cut your Social Security. Republicans are cutting your Social Security. Republicans right now should be talking about how the Democrats are cutting their Social Security. How Social Security benefits right now are being cut from this inflationary period, from the devaluing of the dollar. They should be talking about it now instead of trying to wait 2 years to defend well, no, we're not. We're not trying to cut Social Security. So Republicans really should be getting off their ass and talking about how the Democrats are cutting Social Security right now. Will it happen? Hell, I don't know. It doesn't, probably not likely. Like I said, it only happens in 2 years, or every election cycle. That's when it's talked about. So young'uns, get ready to toe the rope. Hopefully we'll start hearing something about Social Security and the benefits soon. And watching all the Bitcoin markets crash pretty soon, when people can no longer start putting $15, $20, and $100 into it every so often. And I don't know. They're talking about shortages in stores, but I honestly haven't seen much of that. But I think the numbers, the stock, all the numbers that seem to look okay, I think are just inflated numbers. I just really wouldn't be putting a lot of faith in most of it, especially when things get back. They were talking about how people have been pushing this $15 an hour thing. Well, now there's companies that have been forced to pay $15 an hour and more to get people to come in and work. But do you really think even if no one's going to take a pay cut. No one's going to say, well, it's $15 now, but it's going to be $12 when things settle back down. So what's going to happen is there's just going to be less workers. It'll be $15 an hour, and it'll be less workers, and that's just the way it's going to be. So once again, the most vulnerable are going to be taking the proverbial kick in the balls. Hopefully someone starts talking about it before the next election cycle. So this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.